Hi there, my name is Garry Perks. I am a 23-year-old junior from Scotland. This is my second year at Shorter University and I'm educating in secondary education. A little bit about me before we begin. I have two brothers, one older brother and a younger brother. My older brother Liam is married, has two kids, my little nieces, Shanna and Emma. My little brother Connor is 12 years old and he is a soccer fanatic just like myself. To start with, I'm going to talk a little bit about soccer, which is my number one love, my first love. I've been playing since I was about 8 years old. It's a bit late in terms of sport in Scotland. Most people start playing soccer as soon as they could walk. However, I was raised in a Gaelic speaking school, so I didn't really have many friends to begin with. And I used soccer as a way of integrating friendships and creating friendships. So it's been really helpful to me along the way. I played since I was 8 years old till I was about 15, just recreationally, and about when I was 16 years old I signed semi-professional terms with a local club, which was a dream come true. Soccer is what got me into this country. When I realised I wasn't going to make any money out of playing professional, or semi-professional rather, I thought maybe I could get some education out of it. I knew a lot of people who had come over to the United States to play soccer and managed to get some scholarships, so I tried my luck at that and luckily I ended up in the United States playing soccer. I originally went to community college in Iowa, Marshalltown, Iowa, for 1 year. Then I transferred here to Shorter College as it was back then. I'd say soccer is the centre point of my life at the moment. I do have a young daughter, Addison, who's 10 months old. However, I find it very hard to concentrate on prioritising which I need to put first. Obviously my family comes first, but there are times when the soccer schedule is very demanding that I do need to leave my family life, it's very hard for me, but my partner does understand that soccer is paying for my school right now and sometimes it does need to come first. I want to talk about what I would do if I won $10 million on the lottery. First of all, I would move out of this apartment. I would pay off my mom's debt back home. I would also pay off Cindy's mom's debt and probably most of the debt in my family, my immediate family. I believe that's very important. Rather than just giving them money, I think letting them have their own money that they work for, to themselves, rather than paying off on a mortgage, would be beneficial. I would definitely become a soccer coach. I wouldn't be one of the people who just sat and wasted their money. I would definitely do something worthwhile with it. I'd probably start my own soccer academy, employ some full-time coaches and start a real business. I've always wanted to start my own soccer academy. I believe that with my knowledge being from Europe, I'd have a significant advantage on most of the Americans in this country. And although soccer is a growing sport here, I think that's definitely one of the first things that I would do. Charity is a bit of a grey area for me, because in Scotland most charities do keep the donations to themselves, so we're kind of raised within the knowledge that charities don't really affect the people that they're supposed to directly. So maybe I would donate the money myself and make sure that the money would be going as far as it would need to go. I think I'd build my dream house, which wouldn't be too big. It wouldn't be small, but it wouldn't be too big, enough to live in. I wouldn't want to have to get a car to the other side of my house. I think I'd have all the things that a family needs: a big dining room, definitely a nice car. Never had a nice car my whole life, and I think I would definitely have a nice car. I would have a big kitchen for my family. I'd probably move some of my family members from Scotland over here. Scotland's not a terrible country, but there's more opportunity in America, definitely. Even in this economy, I think there's 200 million or so people in this country, and there's only about 3.5 million people in Scotland. I think there's more people in the city of London than there is in Scotland, so you can imagine how the economy is there. I would definitely move my family over and tell them to relax, maybe find jobs, nothing special. I think, like I said, if I did win the lottery I would still need to work, because I'd become lazy, and I definitely wouldn't want that. Now, a couple of things about me. Like I said, I'm a father. I'm engaged to be married. My daughter Addison came into our lives 10 months ago. It seems like it was just yesterday, but in the future I think I would like to stay in America. Like I said, Scotland's economy I don't think is going to get better any time soon, and I think staying in America would definitely benefit me. I said at the start I'm a secondary education major. I wouldn't want to go into teaching straight away. I think I'd use my degree to qualify as a soccer coach and maybe teach part-time, then end up going into soccer coaching full-time. So yeah, that's all there is to know about me at the moment. Thank you.